This is KVUE News Daybreak.
President Trump's main tool for communicating with the public is Twitter. The tweet he posted overnight that's now raising some questions.
I'm a comic. I crossed the line. I moved the line, then I cross it. I went way too far.
The gruesome photo comedian Kathy Griffin is apologizing for and why it's getting a lot of attention and the attention of the Secret Service as well.
And a comment about calling ICE led to a shoving match at the state capitol. What federal immigration officials are revealing about the comment. Good morning to you, and thank you for joining us for KVUE News Daybreak. I'm Brian May.
And I'm Yvonne Nava. It is Wednesday, May 31st. Now let's get a look at what we're tracking out there with Storm Team meteorologist Erica Lopez.
Good morning. Well, we're waking up to kind of the same conditions as we did yesterday. Temperatures near 70 degrees this morning. That's average. And then also dew points remain in the mid to upper 60s. Right now, temperature 71 at Camp Mabry, 70 for ABIA. Dew points remain in the mid to upper 60s. Humidity levels on the high side. Of course, right now, temperature-wise, our warmest spots are for our eastern parts of our viewing area. Central counties in the 70s. Some lower 60s still, though, for Fredericksburg, Mason. Lots of cloud coverage happening out there, and also the chance of some rain shower activity that's developing just to the west of the hill country from our viewing area, as a matter of fact. So some of those scattered showers could be something that we'll keep a very close eye on this morning, possibly affecting your morning commute. I don't think it'll be a huge issue, but hour by hour, we're going to remain with that 30% chance of some rain shower activity in your forecast. That's going to increase to 40% chance this evening into the overnight hours. We'll have a better chance of some scattered showers developing overnight tonight. And Avi Reyes has the latest on traffic. How are things looking this morning?
Good morning, Erica. Well, no major crashes to report on this morning, but there is an incident we're watching off of Mopac. So if you're traveling northbound, this is a water main break that you need to watch out for at Bull Creek and 45th Street. So it's just right off of Mopac. So if you're traveling in this area, avoid this water main break. It's going to slow down traffic if it's not fixed by rush hour. So definitely something to watch out for and avoid. Use caution. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks so much. Well, a massive explosion in the Afghan capital leaves more than 60 people dead and over 300 injured this morning. It happened early in a highly secure diplomatic area of Kabul. The area has foreign embassies protected by dozens of 10-foot-high blast walls and government offices. Officials are calling it a targeted attack that began with a suicide car bombing. And as of now, no groups have claimed responsibility for the blast.
The shakeup continues in the White House this morning as President Donald Trump's closest confidants are becoming the focus of an expanding Russian investigation. As ABC's Kenneth Moten explains, it's not only the president's current staff members who are in the crosshairs.
This morning, Trump advisors under the congressional microscope.
It's going really well.
Ex-National Security Advisor Michael Flynn will now give up some documents in the Senate's expanding investigation into Russia's election meddling. A source tells ABC News a narrow subpoena made it easier for Flynn to cooperate without waiving his Fifth Amendment rights.
Mr. Michael Cohen.
The congressional probe also now focused on President Trump's confidant and personal attorney Michael Cohen. Cohen told ABC News he declined an invite to testify, saying the request was poorly phrased, overly broad, and not capable of being answered.
I would say to Mr. Cohen that we will issue a subpoena and he will be compelled to come and speak.
The Senate also wants to question former White House and campaign aide Boris Epshteyn.
We love Trump.
But the president's son-in-law and advisor Jared Kushner is under increased scrutiny. Investigators want to know why he met secretly in December with officials at the New York branch of a Russian bank, previously known as a U.S. base for Kremlin spies. The White House asked if or when Trump knew Kushner was trying to set up back channels with Russia before taking office.
I think that assumes a lot, and I would just say that Mr. Kushner's attorney has said that Mr. Kushner has volunteered to share with Congress what he knows about these meetings.
The White House did not deny Kushner tried to set up secret communications, only pointing to the top administration officials who say back channels are an appropriate part of diplomacy. Kenneth Moten, ABC News, Washington.
One of President Trump's favorite ways to communicate with the public is through Twitter, but a tweet posted overnight has some people scratching their heads this morning. President Trump tweeting, quote, "Despite the constant negative press, covfefe," whatever that is. That's the entirety of the tweet. It's not clear what he meant by the word, but it's not a word in the dictionary. So many people assuming it's a typo. The tweet immediately went viral, though, with that word trending on Twitter and Facebook this morning.
I understand how it offends people. It wasn't funny. I get it. I've made a lot of mistakes in my career. I will continue. I asked your forgiveness. I begged for your forgiveness. I went too far. I made a mistake and I was wrong.
That's comedian Kathy Griffin issuing an apology to the world this morning for sharing a photo of her holding a mock bloodied, decapitated head of President Trump. Now, we are unable to show the photo, obviously due to its graphic content. The Secret Service says they have an intelligence division that monitors social media threats. However, they have not mentioned Griffin by name. And daughter of Bill and Hillary Clinton took to social media herself, Chelsea Clinton. She said the picture is vile and wrong, and it's never funny to joke about killing the president.
Happening today, Texas Governor Greg Abbott is expected to sign several bills that aim to reform the state's child welfare system. Abbott will be looking over House Bills 4, 5, 7, and Senate Bill 11 today. By signing the bills into law, Child Protective Services will now be able to place more children with relatives, have greater flexibility to address issues, and move towards a community-based system.
An Austin man is facing charges this morning for the death of his 2-year-old son. This man, 23-year-old Raimundo Silva Salas, is charged with injury to a child with serious bodily injury. On May 24th, Travis County Sheriff's Office officials say they received a call that Salas's 2-year-old wasn't breathing. He told officers that he had seen the toddler coughing and choking, so he put him on the couch and called the boy's mother. When mom got home, she said the 2-year-old wouldn't respond. He was rushed to Dell Children's, where he was declared brain dead. The boy's mother said she had only left her son in Salas's care for about 20 minutes.
Police in a Houston suburb trying to track down the people who left KKK recruitment flyers in the yards of at least a dozen homes. Take a look. In 17 Texas City yards, people found baggies filled with candy and flyers with Confederate flags and the words "Say No to Cultural Genocide" or "Hooded Klansmen" with the words "Join the Best or Die Like the Rest." Neighbors say they're worried about their safety, and police say it's a criminal matter. 5:06 now, and employees at an iconic cafe in Wimberley all out of jobs this morning after a fire destroyed the place of business Tuesday morning. Officials still trying to figure out what caused that fire. We talked about it yesterday morning on Daybreak. The fire started at 2 a.m. yesterday. The owners, who lived above the Cypress Creek Cafe, were able to get out safely, but their dog and 2 cats didn't make it. Now that the cafe is gone, many employees are trying to figure out what they'll do next.
It's just a real shame that this morning a lot of those friends of mine have now lost an income. And we're talking people who have children and husbands and wives and families and houses themselves that you know, they're now waking up to realize that they're going to have to find another way to take care of that.
The fire caused approximately $750,000 in damage. One of the employees saying he plans to work with the community to put together a fundraiser for the owner's family.
Well, 5:07, and officials at Seton Healthcare are working to protect their patients' information after they discovered suspicious activity within their computer network. Seton has shut down 3,600 devices to protect patient and hospital data from a virus. Operations should be back to normal by tonight. Well, we are learning more about a data breach at Chipotle restaurants. We now know 188 Texas locations have been hit, 15 of those here in Austin. All right, take a look at the map showing the impacted stores. Officials say the breach may have happened at these locations. There are plenty. From March 24th until April 18th of this year, there were 2 in Round Rock, 2 in San Marcos, and 1 each in Cedar Park, Georgetown, and Pflugerville. For the full list of locations and information about what to do if you think your information has been jeopardized, head to our website, KVUE.com.
Starting today, Austin City Council will meet to discuss the city's initiative to rewrite the Land Development Code in Austin. They'll look over Code Next, which aims to simplify requirements for what, where, and how much can be built here in town. The code also seeks to provide solutions for major issues like affordable housing challenges. A meeting will be held today at the council chambers at City Hall. It will take place from 1 to 3 p.m. 3 more meetings will take place next month. Time now to get a check of our forecast with Erica Lopez. Erica.
All right, we're talking rain shower chances in the forecast this morning. We have some showers that are developing just south and west of our viewing area right now across the hill country. They've most recently just developed, so that's going to be the trend all morning long. These showers are pushing to the north and the east, and so far they're getting a little bit stronger. I'll keep a close eye on that. As far as our viewing area right now, all is quiet and temperatures are the coolest across the hill country. That's where we're waking up to temps in the 60s, 71 right now in Austin, and still lower 70s other than that across our viewing area. Live look just outside of the KVUE studios. It's the clouds and the humidity that's probably going to be your main concern this morning as you head out the door, and temps near 70s. But keep in mind, for your morning rush hour commute, spotty rain is possible, mainly throughout the hill country. We could have some of those showers develop, and then we're calling it a 30% chance for this afternoon for your rush hour forecast this evening. Temps will remain under under 90 degrees today. Daytime highs forecasted to be in the mid to upper 80s. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Erica. Well, happening today, former First Lady Laura Bush is set to be a keynote speaker at the South Central Monarch Symposium at the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center. The two-day symposium brings together scientists and experts involved in efforts to recover the monarch butterfly. Experts say the monarch butterfly populations have declined by up to 90% over the past 20 years, with loss of habitat cited as a major contributing factor. Laura Bush is set to speak at about 8:20 this morning. It's a great place to go to the Wildflower Center.
It is. This is the time of year to go, too. Still ahead, a new warning about a little leaguer and their injuries.
More kids are getting hurt while playing the game. The area's doctors are seeing the increase in how to prevent them.
And new developments in Tiger Woods' arrest, why officials say for sure he wasn't drinking, and how the golfer was found. That's coming up.